There is so much to fear, they say, so many unknowns.
Pull up.
Humbling more and more. The heights just a grow and the bliss just a show. And a humbling more and more. The more that I learn, show the little that I know. And it humbling more and more. The truth set me free and encourages me as it humbling more and more. More and more. There is so much to fear, they say. So many unknowns. There are those who would scorch the face of the earth in a selfish game of thrones. Some have learnt of the mysteries and are forcing the world to comply. But give thanks, the source of the sacred is encoded in when I tune into the frequency, none of the stains of adversity distract from the real I know. On the power I'm connected to, yes, it's just a humbling more and more. The heights just a grow and the bliss just a show and a humbling more and more. The more that I learn, through the little that I know, and it's humbling more and more. The truth set me free and encourages me as it humbles me more and more. Humble me more and more.
Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias. Konnichiwa. ¿Cómo se va? Wagwan, everybody. Welcome to another daily self-love message. I'm your girl Lisa Legs, and I created this Ask Lisa Legs portal as a way to ensure that the Anchor Love crew had a one-stop shop for upliftment, motivation, and inspiration, no matter what time of day, no matter what day of the week. And I make sure that I anchor love with these daily self-love messages at approximately 7 a.m. ish Eastern time daily. Now, today is Father's Day, and I just want to say Happy Father's Day to everyone today that is a father figure figuring it out. You know, big up, big up, big up all the fathers. I just want to make sure that y'all get y'all flowers today, okay? Because you deserve that. And a very special big up to the fathers that are like seahorses. They're doing all the work. Y'all deserve your flowers. Make sure that even if nobody takes out the time to make sure that you feel special today, please make sure that you do something for yourself on this beautiful Father's Day. Okay? So, as we get into this daily self love message, today we have a Sunday self love message to navigate intense shifts by balancing inner Zen zone of gratitude. A Sunday self love message to navigate intense shifts by balancing using inner Zen zone of gratitude. I gotta do a quick little thing. Let me just get it together real quick as I do my part to make sure that my phone doesn't die. Yeah, we don't want my phone dying, do we? We don't want my phone dying. And I hope the battery low. I hope the battery low thing didn't, you know. Oh, Josh, is that what you're used to? You're used to roaches biting your arm? Sorry to hear that, sir. Hopefully, you could get that fixed. Anyways, as we continue to anchor love today, I just want to point out that, hold on, let me just, un momento por favor. Yes, I did it. Not now. All right. Good. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we grow. So, let's grow. What's going on right now? Darn it. Alright, cool. One more time from the tippity to the top, top, top. And the self-love messages don't stop as I bring these affirmations every day. Living in love, the Anchor Love Crew way. And yes, after the affirmations, I will have even more to say as I freestyle with the new beat of the week starting today. You know, as a musician, I realize that music is a universal language. We all speak it. We can we can tell the feelings and the emotions in a tune without even speaking the language. And we have affirmations from the resonation that just like that. So for today's Sunday self-love message to navigate intense shifts by balancing inner zen zone of gratitude, I just want to remind you of something that I have noticed over the past decade or more. And it's that this time of year is very special. It's the home stretch to the summer solstice. And I will just say that big up everyone that's already got the summer festivities underway. Big up everyone that knows that without a shadow of a doubt that love is the fuel of our cognitive evolution. Love is what it's all about. Love will open doors without a doubt, doors to our hearts as we dive deep in and navigate our self-awareness, which positions us to do our part. Sounds like I'm getting barsy already. So, we have Inner Child 1.4, I fondly recall my youth. Inner Child 2.5, I love affection. Synchronicity 1.6, to expect is to embrace. Mental Transmutation 2.2, Master number 22 energy. I rule my thoughts. With Self-Awareness 3.3, Master number 33, I am vulnerable for me. See, on this Sunday, as we navigate intense shifts by balancing using inner Zen zone of gratitude, we must first cultivate that inner Zen zone. And you can do that by reflecting fondly, you know, Inner Child 1.4, I fondly recall my youth. With Inner Child 2.5, I love affection. Give yourself the affection you need to feel nurtured, loved, and protected. As you fondly recall your youth and the beautiful dreams, the daydreams, the visions, the aspirations, the ambitions that make your heart sing. And nurture that inner Zen zone, and you will find that it will help you navigate any situation that you bring it to. Synchronicity 1.6, to expect is to embrace. If you expect that the reward of nurturing your inner Zen zone, cultivating that peace within, is embracing the power of having a Zen zone, you realize that when the situations occur, you will immediately lean on your inner Zen zone. Even if you recognize this halfway through the challenge when you're already breathing heavily and vexatiously, you just tap in. And in that moment that you're in, as soon as you are remembering, Mental Transmutation 2.2, I rule my thoughts. You're the one in charge. Mental Transmutation, You choose the quality of the life you want to live by the quality of the thoughts that you think, the embracing of the emotions is to expect the cultivating of that same emotion. Self awareness 3.3 is here reminding us I am vulnerable from me. Take the time out to examine yourself and embrace those feelings that are pointing you to your vulnerability in these intense shifts. Having a clear grasp of self awareness positions us to navigate easier because we know what we need, because we know where we are. How will we know where we are if we don't embrace our emotions and dive deep within, expecting and embracing that self-awareness that positions us to be winning? As I Rule My Thoughts, Mental Transmutation 2.2 positions me to remember that I'm in charge of these thoughts. And this is true for me and for you. So when we decide that we're going to control our thoughts, we are even closer to protecting our inner Zen zone and making sure that we have it available for when we're navigating these intense shifts. That inner balance will seep out on everything else around us, positioning us to eliminate doubt as we fondly recall the things that make our hearts sing, remembering that that inner child within always will appreciate extra affection. So let's give ourselves what we need to succeed as we continue to enforce and reinforce healthy boundaries and self-love habits which position us to cultivate and demonstrate the power of that inner Zen zone as we declare that it's all about love and that love is what we want to share. Time for the bars. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Brown and Silky give me this beat. And yes, I'm gonna approach it in the best way that I can find possible to make sure my syllables are neat. And nah, there's no such thing as admitting defeat because love wins, love conquers all. Love helps you to rise after you fall. And as I anchor love for one and all, I anchor love for me first as I obey my own thirst for climbing my own personal ambition ladder, recognizing that as I rise to the occasion every day, I make sure that I am standing on business, anchoring love the Anchor Love Crew way, as we exude gratitude, increasing our aptitude for an increase in altitude. And if you didn't know that gratitude also improves my mood and it helps me to exude that joy you see, that is my shield and my force field. And as I make sure that I navigate and demonstrate and illustrate this power of love to open the gate. Now I'm not a gatekeeper, I'm a waymaker, see, and that's the power of the love within me as I anchor love for you, me, we, the whole Anchor Love Crew, the global village that comes together and they might pillage, but nah, that's not what we really want to do. I'd rather big you up and build you up too as I big up and build up myself. That's what we do. We big up and build up each other. Mother, brother, sister, uncle, aunt. We all do our part. And this is how every day starts, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. You know the vibes. Lisa Legs, Anchor Love Crew. All roads lead to Art of Healing. You know how we do.